This is the third of a series of videos about the PLCnext Starterkit. You can order a starter kit from the RealPARS Marketplace. The link can be found in the video description. In this video, we are going to accomplish two things. First, we're going to take you through the steps to ensure that Ethernet communication can be established between the PLCnext Starterkit and a computer. Following that, we will show you how to configure the PLCnext Starterkit I/O modules. In the previous video of this series, the computer Ethernet port was configured and set to a fixed IP address of 192.168.1.1. Now, we're going to find the IP address of the PLCnext Starterkit Ethernet port. Let's go back to the PLCnext Engineer program where you have the new project open. If you double-click on Project, this window will open for you. Make sure that the Settings item is selected. Change the Start IP address to 192.168.1.1 and the End IP address to 192.168.1.253. Change the IP range as follows. Click on Online Devices. Choose your Ethernet controller from the drop-down menu. Click on the disk symbol and a scan will begin. After the scan completes, online devices will be displayed. As a tip here, if no online device is displayed, you may have some software installation issues. You can fix the issues by uninstalling PLCnext Engineer and npcap, followed by a reinstall of PLCnext Engineer. Be sure to reboot after uninstall and reinstall procedures. What does this mean? It says that the project controller IP address is 192.168.1.1 and the online controller IP address is 192.168.1.10. The obvious questions are, what is the project controller and what is the online controller? Think of the project to be the program controller and the online to be the actual controller on the starter kit. The IP address for the project controller shown should be familiar to you because it's the start IP address that was set when you created the IP range. The online controller address is the actual address given to the starter kit controller. The project address must match the online address. Your online devices scan results may differ. In any case, you must end up with matching names and addresses for the project and online controllers. If you're having problems and your scan results are not quite the same, the PLCnext Engineer Help function is an excellent resource. Okay, let's go back to our scan results. We need to apply the online device settings to the project device. All right, we've accomplished our first task. We have established an Ethernet communication link between the PLC and the laptop. Let's move on to our second task, configuring the I/O modules. Phoenix Contact refers to this as adding devices. If you recall from the first video, the PLCnext Starter Kit has 4 I/O modules or smart elements. This would be a good time to dig out that information, as it's important to know what the device part numbers are and where they're located in the AXL SE module carrier. Double-click on Axial line F0, and an unpopulated device list will open. This is where we'll add our I/O modules. The numbers under the pound column represent the slot numbers on the module carrier. We know that slot 1 in the module carrier has a digital output module with 16 outputs. The part number is AXL SE DO16/1. Let's see if we can find it. Drilling down through the folders under the Axial Line Control 88 will take us there. Drag the module to the Type column of the device list and release it in slot 1. So let's repeat the process for all the remaining I/O modules on the starter kit. Slot 2 has a digital input module with 16 inputs. The part number is AXL SE DI16/1. Slot 3 has a blank or smart element cover. The part number is cover AXL SE SC-A. Slot 4 has an analog input module with 4 voltage channels. The part number is AXL SE AI4 U 0-10. Here's the populated device list. All the starter kit modules are configured and assigned. If you prefer, there is another method to populate the device list. If you know the exact part number of the module, you can double-click it in the type box and begin entering the part number. As you add more detail, the list will eventually show the I/O module you are after. Don't forget to save often. Better safe than sorry. That should do it for this video. So far, you've created a new project, established Ethernet communication between the PLCnext Starterkit and your computer, and configured the PLCnext Starterkit I/O modules. In the next video, we're going to show you how to write a ladder logic program, download it to your PLC, and test it. If you haven't ordered your kit, make sure to do so from the RealPARS Marketplace. Let us know if you have any questions, or if we can be of more service to you.